whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debate.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at the newly named New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, New York. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the London Black Knights and the Buffalo Bills. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Come on, set.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, Greer. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Ready? 18, Gator.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Come on, the ball.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bills.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Coming this way. Here we go.
Here's Greer now on 2nd down. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No,
not at all.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Hey, wahoo!
On 3rd and long, here's Greer. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
You ready?
Mike, bring it over there. Mike, 52's the mic. Hey, that's good. That's good.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. 2nd and 13. A screen to Bell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Check 15. Check it up.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Ready, break.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You gonna see me in your nuts.
Go.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
60 Pittsburgh. Hey, exit.
Greer will look to throw on 2nd down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
On the ready.
53, check 53.
Go, go.
That's gonna be a long day. 53 to Mike.
Spin.
From the gun on 3rd down, Greer going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Break.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
They'll run forward with Cook into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
They try again with Cook. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now Greer on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The kick by Sanders is good. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Let's make these babies cry.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike 5.
Throwing again. Purdy. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st down, Purdy. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there, and I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Enough takes to start you have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Cook. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's Greer. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No call, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Hey, we got
Greer on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Bills nothing.
On the double.
53, check 53. Man, I got you.
Throwing on 2nd down, Greer. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 41, Greer nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd down, Greer. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
53, Mike. I smell fear in that offense.
Looking to throw on second down. Greer. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it first and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here we go. 8, read.
Check.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Second and goal from the 1. Greer, it's a sneak. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it third and goal.
Set, ready. 60 or.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Hey, orbit.
53 is the mic. You can't block me. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Let's go.
After the run, Greer going to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than... And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
60 outlaw. Hey, Alpha.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Deep river.
On 2nd and 9, Greer. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
A shotgun snap for Greer. That one complete to Hill. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Protein spill.
Check. 53's Mike.
Here you go.
53's Mike. Hey, watch the slant.
Check, check. Lucky. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Go.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Return there, give him an even 20 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Purdy. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Come get some. Smooth. 58. Get it.
To throw on 3rd down, Purdy. That's complete. It's Bell. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Hey, high 7. You draw Porter. Ready?
2nd and 9 now. And it's complete. This is Austin Prohl. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Throwing on first down, Purdy. And that'll be incomplete. Adam Shaheen was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys. that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team, that might be throwing off his accuracy.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Purdy. This is Johnson. He's got it. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This quarterback now has hit on 7 of 17 passes, just 41%, but it's 1st and 10.
Hey, exit.
From the gun, Purdy. He's going to go up top for the end. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Adam Shaheen, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2.
Go, go. Yes, yes. I got one. 57, Mike, 57. Hey, here we go. Hey, Echo. 57, Mike.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work,
a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Purdy. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. On 1st down, Purdy caught here by Bell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
Kill. Hey, seam 6. Pilot, 64, weak. Check 24. Check the backer. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They'll pick up another first down with that run.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
58, boys, 58.
Topper, Topper. Hey, orbit. Let's go.
To throw on second down, Purdy. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. This is Bell on the dump off. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
General West. Hey, Delta.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Check Mike.
Hey, Haywood. Shoot.
On 4th down, Purdy able to find Shaheen, the tight end. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, Charlie.
58 for Mike, 58 for Mike. Here we go.
Lee Griffin.
Throwing on first down, Purdy. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards, the final tally. Operating from the gun, Purdy. And this is Austin Kroll, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Christian Travis.
Check nickel.
Smooth. They go.
From the gun, Purdy under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half-2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They run it again with Cook. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
60 Pittsburgh.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
It's now 4th down.
And on now is the punter, as he's on here to punt it away. This is away, and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a bit of a daunting task here for this offense as they'll start out at the 1-yard line.
I guess you could easily say there's a whole lot of real estate in front of them if they want to achieve their goal, which is get to the other end zone.
And 99 yards to go if they want to do just that.
Hey, high 7.
52's the mic.
Ready?
To throw from his end zone. Purdy. Open man here is Pro. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hey, wahoo!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Purdy, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Ricky,
Fine.
On 3rd down, Purdy able to find Shaheen here. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Shoe draw Corker.
Shoot. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Big grip.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 35. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Johnson, the intended target.
At their own 38-yard line.
Ready?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Back now in Buffalo, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4.
Go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Greer. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. Over the middle, the tight end Shaheen with it. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Kill.
Five.
Kill. Turn up. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Let's go.
Ready.
2nd and 2. He finds his man Johnson. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Fournette, a first down carry, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8. Complete. It's Johnson. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
To number 81. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and down.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Showing up. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Here we go, T. Here I come.
Five.
From the gun, Purdy. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. A run by Bell on first down. Going to go nowhere as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Big 6-6. Pull it high. Hey, zoom. Lead dribble.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11.
Check. Cross 61. Matchbox light. Hey, seam 6.
58, boys. 58, Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Hey, Foxtrot.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Here we go, D.
From the gun, Purdy. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
They'll take over.
Let's go, baby.
2nd and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Greer. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Check your hot read.
They'll toss it to Fournette. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
Double time, guys. Double time. 3 down.
Pilot, 64, weak.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On first down, Purdy. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time.
At the 16-yard line.
Set, ready? 18 Gator and Alpha. Ready?
After the turnover, here's Greer. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And the pressure gets to him again. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. On 3rd and long, here's Greer. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. That one looks like he'll throw here. A screen to Bell. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Set. 60 outlaw.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Move. Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this. 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Hey, Wahoo!
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hatchet. Watch twist.
Now Greer. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want to. Check three. Rush in.
Ready.
Here we go on 4th. Greer. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Eric Kendricks. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee. Good bounce-back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realized there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Watch the curl.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field,
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad